Lord, I've been having problems. Lord, tell me, can you solve them? Lord, please, can you help me? Lord, I'm looking up to you. Lord, I cannot lose with you. Lord, they can abuse me. Lord, can you use me? Lord, please, can you use me?
And I know my God is up to something. Even in my head now, just can't do it no more. Christian when everybody's looking. Does that same from show when nobody's around?
Many times I was out of faith, back to the wall of flat on my face. I knew that victory was round the way, but in my eyes all I see is amaze. Knocked on my heart, deliver me from ways. And for Joshua, we gon' all rise. Stayed out the system, but it still hit me. I was satisfied, really didn't apply. Alright, was stuck in the loop. Race the low women, tell me what you do. Play with her mind or tell her to shoot. In front of your enemy, spare him a shoot. These are the decisions we got to choose. Before you enter, son, here go the rules. Basic instructions for leaving this earth. Joshua went through pain and then mumble a word.
And I know my God is up to something. Even when my head ain't down. Christian when everybody's looking. Does that same from show when nobody's around?
Lord, I've been having problems. Lord, tell me, can you solve them? Lord, please, can you help me? Lord, I'm looking up to you. Lord, I cannot lose with you. Lord, they can abuse me. Lord, can you use me? Lord, please, can you use me?
And I know my God is up to something. Even in my head ain't down. Just can't do it no more. Christian when everybody's looking. Does that same from show when nobody's around?
Many times I was out of faith, back to the wall of flat on my face. I knew that victory was round the way, but in my eyes all I see is amaze. Knocked on my heart, deliver me from ways. And for Joshua, we gon' all rise. Stayed out the system, but it still hit me. I was satisfied, really didn't apply. Alright, was stuck in the loop. Race the low women, tell me what you do. Play with her mind or tell her to shoot. In front of your enemy, spare him a shoot. These are the decisions we got to choose. Before you enter, son, here go the rules. Basic instructions for leaving this earth. Joshua went through pain and then mumble a word.
And I know my God is up to something. Even when my head ain't down. Christian when everybody's looking. Does that same from show when nobody's around?
Lord, I've been having problems. Lord, tell me, can you solve them? Lord, please, can you help me? Lord, I'm looking up to you. Lord, I cannot lose with you. Lord, they can abuse me. Lord, can you use me? Lord, please, can you use me?
And I know my God is up to something. Even in my head ain't down. Just can't do it no more. Christian when everybody's looking. Does that same from show when nobody's around?
Many times I was out of faith, back to the wall of flat on my face. I knew that victory was round the way, but in my eyes all I see is amaze. Knocked on my heart, deliver me from ways. And for Joshua, we gon' all rise. Stayed out the system, but it still hit me. I was satisfied, really didn't apply. Alright, was stuck in the loop. Race the low women, tell me what you do. Play with her mind or tell her to shoot. In front of your enemy, spare him a shoot. These are the decisions we got to choose. Before you enter, son, here go the rules. Basic instructions for leaving this earth. Joshua went through pain and then mumble a word.
And I know my God is up to something. Even when my head ain't down. Christian when everybody's looking. Does that same from show when nobody's around?
Lord, I've been having problems. Lord, tell me, can you solve them? Lord, please, can you help me? Lord, I'm looking up to you. Lord, I cannot lose with you. Lord, they can abuse me. Lord, can you use me? Lord, please, can you use me?
And I know my God is up to something. Even in my head.
Used to think I would be numb, but now God using me. Childish things got put away, check my maturity. No second guessing when I tell you God been good to me. Yeah, I've been through a couple of storms, but His be soothing me. Tempted on a few occasions, but that's not moving me. So I take this time to thank my Lord for all He do for me. thought I see the day his work get through to me. What? Came up out that world, he got me up out that world. Came up out that world, he got me up out that world. Came up out that world, he got me up out that world. Came up out that world, he got me up out that world. Jumping, coming, dumping out that word like a 223. Was clumsy with the blessings, now I'm holding on to Jesus. Thinking back on all the times I felt ain't new to me. Warfare was too heavy, wondering when will it ease up. Snatched up out that door, then got brought into the light. Yeah, struggle with my cold, and they had me up at night. I'm talking depression and all, Lord, cause I know how to fight. Yeah, through it all, just keep walking by faith and not by sight. When this work get cold as ice, yeah, keep your eyes on Christ. Yeah, demons try to strike, apply that word cause they don't like that. Wherever they attack, they better believe that's where they die. Yeah, they try to instill fear, but trust me, I know they not like that. They set a blaze to the Yahweh, I'm praising them. They that boy straight out that world, he had evil ways in him. Beating up everything that they told him like it was today's dinner. Yeah, that devil thought that he had him, but not knowing God favored him. It been plenty time that he dropped the ball and Yahweh stayed with him. But it been plenty time that he dropped the ball and people done lost faith in him. That boy runner, he denied the call, but God kept chasing him. He had it coming, but he ain't died all, cause God kept saving him, Lord. Came up out that world and I forgot I'm moving it. Used to think I wouldn't be none, but now God using me. Childish things got put away, check the maturity. No second guessing when I tell you God been good to me. Yeah, I've been through a couple of storms, but his be soothing me. Tempted on a few occasions, but that's not moving me. So I take this time to thank my Lord for all he do for me. Never thought I'd see the day his work get through to me. What? Came up out that world, he got me up out that world. Came up out that world, he got me up out that world. Came up out that world, he got me up out that world. Came up out that world, he got me up out that world.
Hey yo, you can hear me good?
I forgot I'm moving it. Used to think I wouldn't be none, but now got.
Yes, so what's up with the what's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, bet. I'm waiting on the guests to come on, so I'm just playing music until then, all right?
All right, but yeah, nah.
Hey y'all, Bronsy's on the porch, Ills Wills, episode 41. Here we go.
It's the Bad King Walker.
Hey y'all, episode 41. We got our guests on the field.
Blessings, all these jail times turned to lessons. All these sins I didn't confess it.
Hey, I'm gonna play a couple songs right now. This Vincent Andrews. He's my friend and confidant, but he make straight good news music. But we gonna listen to him until my normal time. But I just kind of want to grow the crowd. You can share it because I want people to really hear what you have to say. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking to the guests right now. PK. So for about 10 minutes, I'm gonna play some music and then we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna let you know what I'm saying? But I wanted everybody to get on. And my family used to me being on here at 808 because that's the 808, and I know that they're traveling. So I'm giving everybody a little time to get in, and we're gonna rock. All right.
You got it.
Bet.
Now home alone like I'm a color coat. The devil want trauma, I bring out that lumber. Crucify official talk back to my mama. We on one accord and avoiding the more. Man on my shoulder, I give him a son. Catch him while he down with the wood, I'm a pump. If they come cometh, I'm ready to rump. Deliver me from my old old ways of the junk. Stay prayed up because that devil will touch you. One in the body can't tell on each other. Y'all should work hard and show none of my pocket. Nothing against you if Yahweh be for you. Yahweh the dopest influence among us. Blessings in the storm, I think I can hear thunder. Dominion over all this land we can conquer. My pride to the side, you gotta be humble. Trying to fall without Yahweh, you fall. In order to grow, you get brought out your comfort. I was like Jonah from Yahweh, you're wrong. Man thought he had me, I came back, I've done. Even in this life when I'm drowning up, I can tell you now Yahweh up to some. Do not get comfortable, y'all should come.
Oh, where did I go wrong? Where did I? For all the signs I've shown. They were shown, Lord. This life I want to last long. Because I can't be used wrong. He'll heal you. Oh, Lord, he'll heal you. That's my granny. He delivers. Oh, Lord, he delivers. He delivers. By that river, Lord. He'll be with you. Tell the devil is on.
That is one thing that I had to do, you know, and that was really I had to deny myself in this walk, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't no more putting myself first, you feel me? Like I really had to deny myself, pick up my cross, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to stop living for people, you feel me? Like, hey, I gotta live 100% for Yahweh, you feel me? And it wasn't easy, but hey, all praise to the Most High Father Yahweh, we gonna keep stepping, believe that. I was thinking about all the times I thought I was dead and you were there. All the thoughts filling up my head, depressed, I felt like wasn't fair. Not knowing how to move, Lord, through all the warfare. Stop and stare into my old soul to get to my new self. Trying to lay away the old way, Lord, it was hard. Blinded by the soul ties and I could see God. The closer I get, the harder they try to cut me off. Through it all, I kept on praying. I can't miss the call. And don't get me wrong, Yahweh is sovereign and everything that he do, you feel me? But ain't no telling how many times I done missed the call, you feel me? Like, I'm feeling like Zacchaeus now, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm back in the tree, you feel me? I'm waiting on Jesus straight up, you know? Piling problems, trying to get you out of pocket. Blessings coming, they can't stop it. Ain't no need in trying to block it. Out the woodwork, God gon' drop it in your hands. Devil plotting, you gon' stand. Ain't no option, trust the plan. Don't you doubt it, stop playing. I'm referring to Acts 4. If you're gon' worry right after you prayed it, then tell me what you asked for. I'm bringing the whole heaven with me about mine. My angels on guard. If you depending on the word to prosper, you gon' perish with your God. Straddling fences and opening doors, not even knowing I was in agreement. Claiming it's boring to live for the Lord. All they doing is judging and preaching. Practicing ways with seeming right into man. Blocking them from their own freedom. Battling spirit, they can't even see it. Tell them about Jesus, they don't believe it. And you know they gon' call you judgmental, they gon' call you holier than thou, you know what I'm saying? But they don't realize that we in the kingdom, we all come from somewhere, you feel me? So it's like, hey, keep stepping, don't allow man's opinions to stop you. I was thinking about all the times I thought I was dead and you were there. All the thoughts filling up my head, depressed, I felt like wasn't fair. Not knowing how to move, Lord, through all the warfare. Stop and stare into my old soul to get to my new self. Trying to lay away the old way, Lord, it was hard. Blinded by the soul ties and I could see God. The closer I get, the harder they try to cut me off. But through it all, I kept on praying. I can't miss the call. So, hey, right now I decree and declare that, hey, neither one of us will never miss the call, you feel me? We gon' always be in position, we gon' always be on post, we gon' always be in posture, you feel me? So, hey, all praise to the Most High Father Yahweh, believe that. And I know that is one thing that I had to do, you know, and that was, really, I had to deny myself in this walk.
You don't play by his anointing. Straight up, we chose. So hey, in this season right here, we ain't fumbling none. Lord, we get it all. Believe that. Hey, all praise to the Most High. Pressure get applied to my enemies. That devil wanna be the God of that enemy. I gave my whole life up, had to give my whole life up. Thought it was over, had to tighten up from going in his sight. Never thought I'd be dead. We set fire to death. We tried to get in my head, but didn't know you'd be there. So I cut off my dress. New me, new year. It ain't no more running scared. It was a spirit of fear. Oh yeah. Used to have the problem in prayer. I know that devil care. Just wanna see that devil try to send a blitz every time I step on water. But when Yahweh in the midst, things gon' get in order. Pressure get applied to my enemies. That devil wanted me to die, but I intervene. Anything that's not a y'all, this young now can step on and set a place to anything that look, move, or step wrong way. Pressure get applied to my enemies. That devil wanted me to die, but I intervene. And you know, around that time, hey, we stand alert, you feel me? We moving in stealth, believe that we up. Pressure get applied to my enemies. That devil wanted me to die, but I intervene. So, hey, anything that's of y'all, we moving in it. Anything that ain't, is out of here. Thinking back on the times I didn't align with the shit. Thought I would make it, had that double line on my head. Over this year, every bit of my flesh, I'm dying for this hill. I'm missing meals. 707, I can feel in the atmosphere. Yeah. Used to fight by smoking on strong. Now I hit my knees and bow my head. Really thought I can do it on my own. I'd rather give it to you instead. By doing that, I can do no wrong. I know that the Lord's still on his throne. I ain't coming back, we ain't got too long. I'm making on you, got my head. Pressure get applied to my enemies. That devil wanted me to die, but I intervene. Anything that's not a y'all, this young now can step on and set a place to anything that look, move, or step wrong way. Pressure get applied to my enemies. That devil wanted me to die, but I intervene.
You know, I walk through the valley of the shadow of death every day, you feel me? But hey, I feel no evil.
I give y'all my whole heart, can't go half in it.
Hey, can't shortchange y'all out here, you feel me? So hey, with that being said, let's get it.
Welcome to the funeral, where I lay down my burdens. I see the hearses, replace my old ways with purpose. Doubt, lust, and worry, all had to die. As I walk my cross daily, my flesh I crucify. Yeah, I'm walking the Calvary daily, believe that. Y'all wait, no way. It was a lie for me. I had a lie to me. That devil lied to me. Use my desires to keep me in the fire to sleep. It was a disguise to me.
And you know what I'm saying? I had to learn that. Yeah, I can have all the faith in the world, you feel me? Hit my knees all day, but if I ain't putting no action with it then, hey, it's dead. You feel me? The faith ain't found.
I know y'all watching me. Living in the dark, still I shine. When I ain't had no job,
hey, you know what I'm
still
saying?
I grind. When we thought we
y'all
was
wait,
gonna
you know what I'm saying? Had to keep some things out there, you know what I'm saying? To bring all that. You know, all that potential up out of me, you feel me? That fire out of me, you feel me?
I also know it get hard. Sincere prayers, know the God is a burden, cut her hard.
You know what I'm saying? I thank y'all for that cursing, you feel me?
As I press toward the bar,
hey, but he ain't done with me yet, you know?
take no thought in this jungle.
Let's go.
Hey, yo, what's poppin', B?
Alright, everybody tap in. Can everybody hear me good? See me good? How we living? Episode 41, grind season. PK Cherry. Ills Wills is my co-host. Hey y'all, it's episode 41.
Yes, sir. Hey, everybody say grind season.
Grind season in the building on the Porch Podcast. Hey, we got the youth in here. Hey y'all, tell them where you from real quick.
He in.
Hey, tell them
where you at?
Tell them what you grow.
Where you from?
I'm from North Philadelphia.
New Philadelphia.
North Philadelphia. Hey,
All right.
and what have you been growing?
Yo, what do y'all grow?
Different plants?
Say Happy Easter.
Stick from Easter. Yeah.
All right, y'all. All right. Settle down. I'm about to do a show. Y'all mom on their head, okay?
All right.
I'm gonna go on mute. But we still here. I'm listening.
Yeah, bet. Hey y'all, this is my co-host Ills Wills. Thank him for being here. We got a lot going on, so I thank him for being here. I really do. It's not everybody's business, but just keep up the prayers. Hey, episode 41, Doubt, Wrong Accountability. This is the interview I've been waiting on. This is the interview you've been waiting on. Hey, introduce yourself.
Hey man, my name is Paris PK Cherry, NBA skills trainer, former pro player, originally from Boston, Massachusetts. More importantly, a servant of the Most High, man, servant of the Most High, B-ball prophet, using my platform to talk about the kingdom.
Hey, tell them how you using your platform again.
Now, using my platform, in the game of basketball, just really to promote truth, to promote God, to promote the keys to life. I believe that God in His ways and in His kingdom ideals is the key to success in life. Has been the key to my success. As a person, as a player, as a coach and trainer. So that's what it's about, man. Just just teaching kingdom principles. Kingdom principles.
Kingdom principles. Exactly. Building kingdoms, leaving dinner tables. Don't be afraid when you get tired of the way they treat you, the way they love you, feed you the wrong information, mislead you. Don't be afraid to leave your dinner table and build your kingdom. Uh, Before we met, I spoke a lot on wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Those were the three things that I started off with. And and for you to be right here in the middle, in the midst of me discerning wisdom, understanding, and all the knowledge that I have gained from being on the podcast for 1 year is like the perfect place. Because the conversation that we had when I told you I had trust issues, mind you, I've been doing this for a year, but in the kingdom, 1 year is a long time for us because we move faster. Not even being cocky. We move at a different pace. So 1 year might seem forever to somebody who's just simply waiting on God. But in the kingdom, you understand that you are the reigning God and you are the movement. So my focus was trying to build kingdoms and exactly what it was, but I was so cliche with it, I had to understand that I was the kingdom. I'm at the top. So I have to build something for in order and I have to be knowledgeable of what it is that I want people to listen to. So, episode 41, doubt, wrong accountability. We got PK Cheers, y'all. B-Ball Prophet. He just introduced himself, and he was humble about it. I don't know why he want to get on here and be humble, but but we've had conversations, and we have heated conversations. I like having conversations with people that get heated, that come to a solution and get somewhere. You see what I'm saying? Right. See, I can have conversations with people about the things that I believe in, but when it's time for me to share what I believe in, you know what I'm saying? They can listen, but they don't want to hear me. I listen and I hear them. See what I'm saying? So, there is no argument when we're in the kingdom. When we have a conversation, there's learning, there's disagreements, but there's a solution at the end of the conversation. So I can no longer have conversations with people that I haven't yet understood how to get them to believe. And it's not my goal to get them to believe, but if they say that they love me and they don't believe me and where I'm going, then they can't believe in God because you have to when you're trusting God, the same way you believe in the people that you love, God is the number one love. He's the only love that you go to. So if you can't trust God enough to believe in the person that you're standing next to and you say you love and embrace their journey with them because it's not your turn yet, then I gotta have a different understanding of God's love. And that's where I was at. And I was turning to the worldly picture of everything. So I got somebody in here to help me gain understanding and take away the doubt and accept the accountability. Are you with me?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Okay. Yeah. So accountability. Now, let's see who we got in the comments. Hey, shout out to, hey, this is my fam. I don't know why she won't change her name, but she is plant-based. Everything about her is because of diabetes. She kicked the so-called diabetes by watching what she eat. You know what I'm saying? As simple as
Of
that.
course.
And see, people get plant-based misunderstood, but we're gonna have all that, and we're gonna work with you more. We got the skills training. We're gonna and see the diet. All that comes into play. That's why I'm glad I met you. You feel what I'm saying? Because people think that plant-based is grass. No, I want to know what the animal ate. Period. That's it.
Well, you know, it's again, we talk about the keys to the kingdom. Um, any sickness that you have could be cured through fruits and vegetables. That's
Mm-hmm.
nature's medicine through the vitamins that's produced. So you don't have to take insulin. You don't have to take these man-made medications, which are, you know, basically petroleum based. When Rockefeller in 1930 changed the American Medical Association from holistic medicine into petroleum-based medicine, which is basically all the pills and things that you see there petroleum-based, and people don't even know that. So, but again, you know, like I said, you know, if you really get into the things of God and the things of the kingdom, there's an answer for whatever you got going on. You know, but you gotta be willing to, you know, a lot of folks don't want to accept it for what it is, and because, you know, but it's the power. It's a powerful thing when you are able to tap into that, and that's what it means. You don't have to live according to this world. The world will tell you that you need to go to the doctor and get on some insulin and do this, that, and third. But in the kingdom, we eat plants and vegetables and fruits, and that's how we regulate our system.
Right, and speak life into ourselves.
Yeah.
You see, that's pretty much like Exodus 3:14. It's crazy because you didn't even know I had this. This was the text. Like, God is the answer to every question and every need. You said that, so that's why I went ahead and put it up there. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because you said God is the answer.
Yeah, he's definitely the answer. He's the answer for everything you're going through, everything that you are challenged by. He's answer to you know, all the challenges and struggles of this life. He's already given the answer for it. You know, and it's just about really getting people to understand that in these last days, the kingdom is coming. Either you can get with it now, or you can miss it. But those who are living the kingdom principles now will inherit the kingdom forever.
Exactly. So tell us where you're from.
Yeah.
And why you got there. Tell us where you at, you know, and what brings you there.
Yeah, so originally from Boston, Massachusetts. Grew up, didn't have a mom, didn't have a dad. My mom died when I was 4. My dad was in and out of jail. Grandparents raised me. Had a pretty rough childhood. Had a lot of issues due to not having my biological parents. But God had enough grace to allow me to be introduced to the game of basketball, which you know, that gave a kid who was a troubled kid, an angry kid, a sense of purpose and a passion. You know, and from about 10 years old to now I'm 41 years old, and my life has pretty much been basketball for 30 plus years. I ended up playing in high school for East Boston High School. You know, historically one of the best high schools in the state of Massachusetts, most definitely a historic school in the city of Boston, and went on from there to play in the state of New Hampshire my senior year, where I was the #1 player in the state of New Hampshire. Went to have some challenges while I was there. Ended up back in Boston. Ended up kind of lost my way, kind of running the streets, got involved in some things. God again blessed me with a mentor who I met at a job who helped me get into Coppin State University in Baltimore, Maryland, HBCU, and I was able to go there and play ball there for 2 years. And then I bounced around two other schools to finish my college career. And then I was lucky enough to I went back home again, went through some things and got back on basketball and was able to play overseas. And probably about the last 10 years, got into training. Been able to train players from all over the world, 8 different countries. Probably about in the last 10 to 12 years, trained about 3,000 players. 7 to 8 NBA players, WNBA players. Was able to coach Division I college at North American University in Houston last season. So basketball has been, a big part of my life. But, the biggest part of my life was really just been God having his hand over my life. And all the things that I accomplished through basketball and all the places I went and accolades really was due to, God really being kind, just really, really having grace and mercy on my life. I could have lost it all, ended up dead or in jail multiple times. But God's been consistent. And he's and to get to where I'm at now, I live in Las Vegas. I train NBA G League guys. I do a lot of traveling, do camps all over the world and as well as the country. But to get to this point, there was a lot of things that happened to fill into the blanks of what the life I just described. And it was really those moments of trial and tribulations, those really painful moments, those down and out moments that God really revealed himself to me. And it was through the trials and tribulations that he taught me the keys to the kingdom that allowed me to continue to have to success and get to where I'm at now, where I have a platform through basketball for what I bring to the game of basketball, but also can use that platform again to glorify God and talk and really try to teach some of these kingdom principles and now just to be able to tell these stories because I got a million stories, man. It blow your mind. So it's just that season of just really telling these stories and
sharing your story.
Sharing your story.
Mm-hmm. So when I say, well, what would be your biggest failure amongst everything you know? What would you say your biggest failure, but also your greatest learning experience as far as when you just really it took heed?
It's crazy you ask that question because the answer to both is the same situation. The biggest failure in my life is having a daughter that I'm not able to have and to take care of. So I have an 8-year-old daughter in Boston, and haven't seen her in 5 years. I don't get a chance to talk to her. I don't know what's going on in her life, not by any choice of my own. But what I will say is me losing my daughter was not only the biggest failure of my life, but the most painful thing that I went through. And I was living with her in Boston, and her mother, came from a tough family background. All right, without putting her business out there.
Right, I understand.
She was a hurt. They say hurt people hurt people.
Hurt people.
The relationship was very toxic, and there was things going on not only with her, but other things that I had going on in my life in Boston. I was involved with a lot of politics, a lot of church stuff. I was saying a lot of stuff. I was young and zealous, kind of like you are, and I had no problem opening my mouth and calling stuff out. And but I didn't realize that the powers that be. You talk about secret societies and Illuminati and all that. Well, that's not conspiracy, and I'm not even. I was never famous or like these folks that you watch on YouTube and they talk about these things. But understand, even at a lower level of influence and power, the all powers that be, that if you say certain things, they're gonna come at you. So I was in a situation where I was beefing with people on the outside and I was beefing with people on the inside. You know, the Bible says sometimes your family, right? He says your enemies will be those of your own household, right? And I was in a situation where the woman who I had a daughter with had became an enemy. And it became a scenario. I was sleeping with the enemy. And you know, God, man, he had so many things happen. I mean, so many things happened. You know,
and you did like 20 times?
He gave so many red flags, right? And I refused to listen. I remember one time we was fighting so bad, we was in the car, we was on the highway driving. And she say something crazy. I don't know if I hit her first, and I'm not condoning none of this, but I'm just keeping it real because we keeping it real. You feel me? I don't know who hit who first, but I hit her, she hit me, we hit each other back. She lose control of the wheel on the highway, the car spin around on the highway with cars coming, it come to a stop. Right behind us was a big 18-wheel truck that just happened to be able to put the brakes on because they seen us spinning. If the car would have hit us, it would have killed me, her, my daughter, and my stepson. You understand what I'm saying? That was a red flag. Another red flag is I ended up having to go to jail for 10 days because her sister had ended up putting my name into something with the police, and I was on probation, and I had to go sit down for 10 days. You understand what I'm saying? That was another red flag. God kept on saying, listen, you got to make a change. But I didn't listen. So it came to the point where I had to make a choice. I had to make a choice. Either I'm going to stay in Boston and try to be in my daughter's life, or I'm going to leave, because if I don't leave, I'm probably going to end up in jail, or I'm going to end up dead based on all this craziness that was going on. So I had to make the sacrifice, essentially, of my daughter for me to be able to succeed to get to the point that I got to now. So with that being said, I understood the choice that I made. And even though I made that choice, I still feel like I failed her anyway, because at the end of the day, we can talk about other people and the wrong that they did, but I wasn't perfect in a relationship neither. And there was things that I could have maybe had done differently that would allow me to be able to stay in her life. So that was my most painful moment, the biggest failure in my life, but the biggest lesson, because what that taught me is the people that you get into a relationship can be the most important people in your life. And that's why the Bible says you cannot be unequally yoked with people who are not believers, people who are not trying to do kingdom business, people who are hurt and that's not trying to be healed. Because when you do that, see, a yoke, the word yoke is like they used to have two oxen and they used to have them dragging them, and it was like one rope, but they was both on the same rope. So one oxen went to the left, the other oxen had to go to the left as well. If one went to the right, other one had to get to the right. So the person that you with, whatever direction they're going to drag you in that direction. So if they're going down, they're going to drag you down. You understand what I'm saying? So that taught me a lot about people. And even though, again, we talk about accountability, the title of the podcast, the accountability for me is that you'll never hear me. So it's crazy when we first broke up, I used to talk bad about my baby mama. I'd even put stuff on social media and say stuff to her. But I had to get to a point of accountability, because at the end of the day, I still chose her to be my baby mama. And for whatever issue she got, I made the choice not only to get with her, get her pregnant, and then stay with her even after the red flags is there. So a lot of times in life, we're not victims. Even if other people do stuff to us that's messed up or grimy or dirty, a lot of times we open a door for that to happen. And when we're able to take that accountability, that gives us power to not keep making the same choices and getting up in the same circumstances.
Preach, brother.
That situation really taught me a lot of lessons and set me on a path. I left Boston, God, you had mentioned talking about a year in the kingdom. I want to break down something real quick. In 2010 is when I really decided to walk with God, right? And I was like you. I was zealous. I was doing a lot of stuff. I had a lot of energy, right? I went into the churches, and I've seen a lot of fake stuff going on. And it was just so much. The churches was down with the politicians.
Come on now.
They was
Come on now.
I mean, listen, the church stuff behind the scenes in the black church was so crazy. It was operating like a game. Like, you know, I was a hooper. I was never in a game and nothing like that. But I felt them same vibes when I got into the church, because you got to understand, a lot of these churches are getting a lot of nonprofit money in the hundreds, thousands, sometimes millions of dollars. So there was a lot of real wild stuff going on within the churches and the black politicians. And I'm going through all this, and God really took me from mainstream church and got me into his truth. So that went from 2010. I had 7 years of being in a wilderness. God, 7 is the number of completion. I want you to understand that. So he put in 7 years. At 2017, that's when I left Boston. I left my baby mama. I left my daughter. I left Boston. I was in Louisville for 4.5 years. I was in Houston for 2.5 years. 2017, that brings us to 2024 now. Now we're in 2024. I'm in Vegas. Now I'm in the promised land. Now I'm out here with the NBA players. I'm going back and forth to Cali. I'm doing this. I got the blue check on Instagram. I'm doing the podcast. Everything is flowing. The motion is crazy. But see, I had to go through those periods, those 7-year periods of growth. First, he had to break me out the lie, right? And then the next 7 years, he had to break me out of myself. You see what I'm saying? Because he had to break me out the line and show me what was true and what was false within this world system. That was the first 7 years. And he was like, once you realize what the truth is about this world system, you got to get yourself together. Because in these 7 years that I'm about to mold you and I'm about to build you up, after them 7 years, I'm about to release you, and you about to blow. And you about to glorify me with it. You see what I'm saying? So it's a process. And it's a slow process. And if you think a year waiting on the Lord is a long time, I was waiting on the Lord for 15 years. But they say, there's no overnight celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You out here grinding for at least 10 years. And just now everybody see, and it's crazy because when God allows you to become who you thought you are. Mm-hmm. When you really become who you think you are, that's when you get into that. The Bible says we are gods. Lowercase g's, like I am a god because I am fully who God made me to be. The person that I was 16 years old. I told my best friends, I said, I'm going to the NBA. I did not make the NBA as a player, and I felt like I failed, but God had put that promise in my heart. He said, I'm going to get you to the NBA. Maybe not in the way that you thought I would, but you're going to get there. So all my friends back home that didn't believe in me, that I don't even talk to right now, it make them sick to see what I'm doing now, because I recall to them what I said when we was chilling when I was 16 years old. See, I knew who I was then. I wasn't him yet, but God put me through the path to become him. So when you say I'm him, like, yeah, I'm him. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Listen, to go back on what you said, that's why we on the porch podcast, because I got tired of having conversations on the porch about change and what we need to do or what we wanted. But when I started even just taking one step and doing what it took to get, it's like, oh yeah, you if you go back to my other episodes where we be like, yeah, it's like, yeah, you go do that, and then you go, and then you come holler at me. But if I go and struggle and find it out myself, then what good is it for you? Like, see, I embrace everything. Like, see, I used to be like, man, why this happening? Now, I wake up like, God, what you want me to do? I'm ready because I know why it's happening. It's not happening to you because you couldn't handle it in the first place.
You know, the Bible says that we are blessed when we go through trials and tribulations. All the bad stuff that happened in my life, like I didn't have no mama, no father. My best friend from my high school team was killed. My best friend from my neighborhood was killed. My grandparents ain't really support me. My friends ain't really support me. You see what I'm saying? People, I went through so much pain, but but the pain was for the gain, and the test is for the testimony. So now, that when I tell my story, somebody else that's going through something similar, and they see me out here, with my motion and my swag. Now I'm giving hope. You see what I'm saying? I'm giving inspiration. If I didn't go through that, I would have nothing to talk about. So that's where we get our power from. Is the Bible says that we overcome by the blood of Christ and the power of our testimony. You see what I'm saying? It's God that washes us clean, but the real power comes from what we go through. You see what I'm saying? We got to go through it. That's the only way. That's the only way.
People who overcome darkness in their life typically have a fire inside them. They said that it's almost impossible. So I took that out because with God, it is always impossible to extend. With God, nothing is impossible. Like, so I'm gonna take that out with almost, because if you overcome something and God brought you through it, and you got that fight, like you said, I got that fight, then nothing is impossible. The only thing is impossible is you going backwards. And if you go backwards, then you just dead man walking.
Man, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. It's so real. You know, people, a lot of people, you know, we talked about a form of godliness, but no power. We talked, you know, you had shared some experiences that you had growing up in the church and seeing people going to church every Sunday, but their lives don't change. They still stuck in the same old stuff, right? Now, come on. When you really go through something, you get to experience God for real, not the Bible, not on Sunday, not what the pastor's preaching, not what you were singing about, but like, you know God for real. Like, my baby mama called the police and said I hit her. I didn't hit her. Understand, if I was 10 seconds later walking out that house, the police was gonna come and I would have got arrested and I would have been locked up for probably 3 months. If God did not allow me and gave me the mind to, let me just get out of here, go, then you would not be speaking to me right now. That's how real it was. I would have never blew up. I would have been sitting in jail and trying to recover from her doing that to me. But God was so gracious that He allowed me to go.
This is what I'm trying to get you to see. You stated out. As a black man, we pray and hope that you make it out of the jail. That's what I'm saying. Because no contact. No, if the people that care about you don't know where you are, and you go to jail as a black person with no money, or any person with no money, and they try to kick you when you down, nobody else will hear from you. So women,
that's real.
It's Women's History Month, but I need y'all to understand, as a woman, listen now, because this is the thing. I've been in this situation, and I can speak on it. You see what I'm saying? You can't play victim and try to expect to gain a victory. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? Women. You cannot say somebody did something to you and expect to gain what is it? A peanut gallery or a show. Okay, all that's gonna come out of that is the person that really cared for you, they're gone. You eliminated your character, you eliminated their character, and now once a black man has went to jail and they put their fingerprint, they are now a victim. You are no longer the victim. The black man is the victim because you went and said that you were afraid of a black man. The society is already afraid of a black man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But it's crazy because, and again, red flags. Anytime there was any type of argument or dispute, the first thing she did was call the police. And I remember I had my mentor that got me in college. He had told me a story about how him and his baby mama broke up. And she called the police on him one time. And after that, it was over with. And, I chose, a lot of times in our own issues, right? A lot of times we codependent. A lot of times we stay in toxic situations because we got some toxicity in us too, right? You see what I'm saying? We got some stuff, because if we was fully healthy, we would know that we would walk away from these scenarios. But I didn't walk away. And the crazy part is that that phone call that she made to the police. Now, I was on social media and there was a post and the dude was preaching. He said, some of people's biggest mistakes in life is fumbling you. The defining moment in some people's life is how they fumbled you in your presence in their life. And what I will say is that even though all the pain that I went through, not being able to be in my daughter's life and all those things, what I made sure was is even if I could not be in my daughter's life, that when she's 8, 9 years old, I've made myself, God has allowed me to be so great, not made myself, but God has allowed me to be so great that all she got to do is type in her daddy's name, Google, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you want to use, you just type in your daddy's name because she named after me anyway. Type in your daddy's name, you can see how great I am. But for her mother, the defining moment of her mama's life was picking up that phone and making that phone call, because to this day she's not recovered. Again, I'm not talking bad, I'm not trying to diss her, that's the mother of my child. I really pray for her and wish her the best, but the biggest mistake she ever made in her life was fumbling me and making that phone call. So we also got to realize that God has a lot of grace, but we got to be careful about the decisions and the moves that we make, because there's some decisions and moves that you can make in this life that you can never get back, and there's consequences that you can't sorry away, you can't my bad away, you can't fix. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be real careful that you really walking in the right light in this world, because sometimes you'll fumble the bag with the person that God intended to change your life, because really she should be here with me with my daughter. She should be here with me and partaking in all the great things that I'm doing, traveling the country. You know what I'm saying? She should have been here, doing all this, but yeah, she in Brockton with some drug dealing dude. And again, it's not to talk trash, but it's the reality. So it's about accountability. And I hope one day, for her sake and for our daughter's sake, that she takes some self-accountability. You see what I'm saying?
So we started off talking about accountability, but I didn't give everyone here's a definition. Okay, accountability: the fact or condition of being accountable, responsibility. Their lack of accountability has corroded public respect. Synonyms: responsibility, liability, answerability, reporting. Hey, the last one that struck me was obedience.
Yep.
So, okay, accountability. You know how they say you have to pay the cost to be the boss?
Yep.
A part of accountability is knowing when you're in charge that, I'm talking to myself too, you have to understand all this stuff you saying that's happened to you, it made you stronger. You realize that some people don't find the strength in their mind to keep going. That's how you keep going. That's why we're here. So with accountability, how long can you hang on to being the victim? And you feel what I'm saying? Because let me go back. Obedience. Yeah, something happened to you, but if God told you to move on and let go, and you didn't listen, 1 time, 2 times, 3 strikes. Not saying God has a limit, but I'm saying, how many times do you expect? That's insanity, right?
Yeah. So, hey, you know what I think though? For real, because I had a female. Can y'all hear me good?
Yeah.
Yo, I had a female tell me one time, and I'm gonna keep it real with you, my brother. She told me to my face, she said, "You not who I thought you was." Now listen, let me tell you this though, my brother. When this woman came into my life, I wasn't drinking, I wasn't eating meat, right? And of course, I wasn't having sex because I ain't have her, right?
Right.
So she came into my life. What happened? Of course, I'm having sex. First thing that we do when she come through, we buy some bottles. Second thing that we do is we go and buy some steaks. So now what I'm doing is peep game. What she wanted, the man that she wanted, I'm not anymore. Like, she wanted that disciplined guy, but I'm thinking that she wanted to do what she wanted to do because, like, I don't want to be the one to change her from eating what she eat. You feel me? I don't want to be the one like, oh no, don't drink that because I'm not drinking. But for real, that's what she wanted. So when she came and she started doing them little things and I started letting it slide, like, go ahead, live your life, girl. Yeah, matter of fact, I'll drink with you. Go ahead. I changed because of me, but now on some shit, I did it because of her, right?
Yeah.
Right? Like I was my way, but because of her, I changed. But at the same time, that's not what she wanted. We gotta stay the same way. And it's always said, once you give a woman what they want, then that's when they leave.
Right.
But we gotta give them what they need. But you know, it's a thin line between what they want. Once they can change you, then now they gonna go to find somebody else to change.
Yeah. You know.
So and I think you might have been. I think you probably on some real stuff with though, because you could apply. And I think you was on some stuff like, let's make it work. What you want? All right, I'll do it that way. She like, you always go out on Thursday. Okay, I'll go out on Wednesdays. Okay, you always go out with that friend. Okay, I won't go out with that friend no more. You feel me? Like, that's what type of brother it seemed like you is. And that's the type of brother that's going to make her like, he do everything I'll tell him to do.
Well, you want to know
and then the other nigga, you know what I mean?
You want to know what's crazy is, yeah, you know, it was actually the issue that we had was she had family. She had 4 sisters and 3 brothers. They same mama. The mama ended up getting killed when they was teenagers. A real tragic situation. My baby mama was actually the one who found her mama dead. And the issue is that they wanted to live a crazy lifestyle. She was more shaded toward doing things the right way, and they used to pick on her and do this stuff. And I came in, and where I messed up is I tried to be the savior of her, and I tried to get her to separate away from her family because I saw how dirty they did her, how they was living. I'm like, nah, we not living like that. So it wasn't that I was, I didn't see, my thing is, I'm old school. My grandparents raised me. My grandfather ran the show. You see what I'm saying? So I come from a background where females don't run nothing, not in my house. But the mistake I made is trying to intervene and trying to force people to change and heal, really, when they don't want to heal.
So let me this one thing that I think that was going on too, right? So look, this how I go. When you do that, it's crazy. When you do that, it's crazy work because a brother like me, I don't want to influence you. Like if I know I gotta say, yo, sit down, I'm gonna be like, yo, you should sit down right now. And it's up to you to sit down. But like, I think the best choice for you is to sit down. You could go over here, but I would say sit down. Now listen, you're doing that. You're giving her an option. The other people are saying stand up. You better stand up. If you don't, you weak. Do you see what I'm saying? Like they're forcing it. So their influence is forcing. So if as you're saying, yo, I don't like this person, all she got to do is say one time that person goes against what they think, and now they hate you. They against you now. So it's like you set yourself up, and not on purpose, you know what I mean? Because we doing the right thing. But what I'm saying is we set ourselves up for that when we do that, because the rest of the people, once they like, imagine this. I got my sister. My sister always give me money, $50 every week, right? And now she get a dude. Yeah. Her dude say don't give you $50. I'm like, damn, what's wrong with that nigga? He don't got no money. He can't give you $50. She like, no, it's not that. I'm like, then you got the wrong nigga if he can't give you $50. No, that's wrong on my behalf, but it's not, because I want my $50. And I don't care about if she living with it. I care she can live single, because when she's single, I get most of her attention. Once she got a dude, the dude get the attention, and the dude get all the benefits from that woman, because that woman is an amazing woman. That's why you want her. So you also got to know other people want her too, but they don't just want her for like you. Me, I'm gonna want a woman so I can end up paying her bills at the end of the day. And like, you feel me? But the other people, they just want her so that so she can pay their bills at the end of the day. And they not gonna do that if you around. So they gonna knock you off.
100%. I think in this system, the idea of what a man's supposed to do, and the idea of what of a woman's supposed to do, these roles has been so jacked up because, again, we've gotten away from the playbook. We got away from the kingdom, and God made it clear of how we're supposed to operate. And because we live in a world system that teaches us to do the opposite, all these things are jacked up. Like a man's supposed to take care.
Listen, the only thing that's independent in the Bible is your faith. That's the only thing independent. Everything else in the Bible is with village, with family, with sharing, with help. From what I've seen, I don't know everything about the Bible, but I'm thinking in my mind, the only thing that I see, but now everybody independent, doing their own thing, and it's like, wow. Like, you feel me? What you think about that? When I don't be wanting to mention the Bible, but what you think about that? Like, I think, like, you know, the only thing that's really independent is your faith in God, and everything else from the Bible it says share, learn, get guidance from other people, right?
I mean, that's the kingdom culture. And again, you know, even in the churches, that's not even taught.
Kingdom.
So, you know, in these last days, you know, people, the love of many would grow cold. So that means people ain't got no love in their heart. People are selfish. People are cold-hearted. They worried about themselves. Everybody trying to get to a bag. Nothing wrong with getting to a bag, but it's all about the priority of what you're willing to do to get to a bag. You know what I'm saying? I never sold out. I never did no sellout stuff, no goofy stuff. I never stepped on the next man. I never lied and cheated to get to where I got to. You see what I'm saying? So I know I can stand on what I'm doing. So yeah, I'll get into a bag, but again, the bag is just the byproduct of the kingdom stuff, because you see these, you know, you see what's going on right now in the music entertainment, everybody being exposed. All these cats that got big $1 billion bags, they going down. Why? Because they did so much dirt to get to that bag. See, the devil's deals never come back good. So, you know, all we can do, like you say, is individually in our lives make sure that we're keeping to them principles, and then try to surround ourselves and try to with people that's keeping them same principles within our own sphere. You know what I'm saying? Of influence.
But the influence is what it is, and that's the main thing. And the one thing that how when you said she's supposed to be here with me and boom boom, I felt that for real, and I know how that'd go. But it's like, damn, yeah, it can't be like that all the time. And now that it's not that way, you're way more valuable. I'm telling you, like, you're way more valuable walking down the street with that child than you would be walking down the street with that woman.
100%. I've accepted. So, you know, a lot of times, like you were saying earlier, you asked, like, why me? Why this happened to me? Like, I ain't have no mommy and daddy. So, like, why would God, after you know I ain't have my mom and dad, why would you allow me not to be in my daughter's life? Like, why would you allow that? But what I realized is that there's a lot of things that happen in life that we may not understand in this life, or we may not understand until we're much older and we have 20 or 30 or 40 years of perspective to understand. I do know that that again, the choice that I made led me to where I'm at. And as much as I love my daughter, I understand that God gave me a mission. You know, in the Bible, God told Abraham to sacrifice Isaac, his only son. He had waited 80, 90 years to have a son. He finally have a son, and God says, sacrifice that son, because the Bible says that you can't love. If you love mother, father, brother, sister, son, daughter, cousin, grandma, auntie, uncle, if you love any of them folk more than you love me, then you're not worthy of the kingdom. So God says, listen, if you have not sacrificed your daughter being in your life for the first 10, 13, 11, 12, 13 years of your life, and I elevate you and put you on a platform where she can look and see how great her daddy is and have some inspiration, then is it worth it? And if I could say, and listen, I tell you this, there's been so many young people, there's been so many people's sons and daughters that in the last 7 years I've been able to change and impact their life, that I know that one day God will give me my daughter back, because I know that I've done the work. So I just got to be patient and trust God that it will work out in my favor. So that's the hope. So that's
no, and you know what the other side to that is, my brother, and the other side to that is so cursed. I'm going through it right now. Okay, so let me tell you, you can do all that. It takes one time to go crazy. Now, but the other side to that is yelling outside in front of the lawn, I want to see my daughter. Banging down windows, I want to see my daughter. Punching stepdads in the face and getting maced. And that's the downside to that. And listen, and even if you walk up and you like, I want to see my daughter, and then things go crazy, and then once the joint come on, you're going to end up looking like Tyrese. We can't be out here looking like that, because it's so easy looking like baby boy. You feel me? And it's like me, I done been doing my thing. My son's 6. I've been doing my thing. Just the last like 6 months, I finally started telling somebody about themselves, and they didn't like that. They took that to me being dangerous now. I'm just telling you about yourself, but I'm dangerous. I might hurt my son. Never did. You feel me?
Right.
But we going through that. You feel me? And at the same time, I understand it's because of what I said. But at the same time, I need to speed it up, if that make any sense. Because I already see that I got a woman that's like, she trying to do stuff, and then she like, I'll just fall back with Ill's Wills, right? I'll fall back with him until I find something better. And I'm like, yeah, not about to fall back with me, keep it moving. So, but at the same time, it's like, all right, now what do I do? It's like what you saying, like, you just gotta, every day you wake up, have your plan, do what you need to do. And me, I show it, I vlog it, I take videos and I put it right on Instagram. This is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing. I'm here, I'm at, you know what I mean? And that's just what it's about, because once it come down to it, it's not, for me, it's not so much the judge, it's the neighborhood, because my baby mom said that my son abused me. I went on Instagram and said, what? I abused what? Did y'all hear that? Once I get to court, the lawyer come to me, yeah, we gonna take your son off that. Yeah, well, only she get the BTO, but your son don't get the BTO. Oh, he don't? Yeah, we gonna take that off. And I was like, that's what I thought. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. And I know people telling me, don't put that on the internet. Stop putting your business on the internet. But I'm like, I'm doing it the new way, and it's the new way. And they done seen me with all these kids. Now they gonna see why I'm missing the kid. Now what's gonna happen? So it's like, it's different ways to do. I'm not saying doing it my way, but I'm just saying I'm going through it and I'm doing it too. And it's like, I understand that, but at the same time, where you at right now, you don't like the where I'm going at. I'm doing the yelling, I'm doing the telling. Where you at, you don't gotta do that. You just gotta keep doing what you're doing, bro. So what is your favorite art?
Art?
Your your favorite art piece.
Artist. Man, I listen to a lot of Drake and a lot of Fabulous.
You ever listen to King Los? Oh, you like Fabulous?
Yeah.
Okay, I like Fab. I like.
Hey,
I'm from the East Coast, man. You know.
Y'all
so,
great
you know,
fathers. Thank you, Daddy.
And you know, again, his stuff's.
I'm yelling at to ill.
It's not promoting a whole bunch of craziness.
Right.
You know, that's the life that you know folks trying to live. But you know, you can get there without doing a whole bunch of sellout stuff. You see what I'm saying? You just let your talent let you ride out. Like Fab didn't come out with an album in, I don't even know, 15 years. But he just go out there and drop a freestyle, drop a video. You feel the vibe, and you can, and he got the crazy lyrics. And
bro,
and
you need to.
What is it's
you need to bang King Los, bro. You ever heard King Los?
I know King Los.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Cause he like that's my guy. Like when I R&B rap, I mean, I wish Trey Songz could do it, but Trey Songz can't rap the way he can. He can just sing better. You know what I mean?
King Los from Baltimore, right?
Yeah.
You want to know what's funny? I played for Compton State University in Baltimore, and I met him when he first came out. He used to hang out at my university.
Yo.
He used to call himself Los. He was just regular Los.
Yeah, it was just Los back then.
Yeah, but now, yeah, and then I followed him a little bit, and I ain't heard the name in a while. You say King Los, I'm like, is that the same homie? Cause he used to be rap, you know. Yeah, he used to come to the campus. He used to be out there smoking. He used to hang out with us because we on the basketball team, man. Baltimore is a whole different animal, man. But you know, it's crazy. Again, I was blessed to be able to go to so many different places. Basketball has brought me so many different places where you even get a chance to meet somebody like a King Los. You mentioned Trey Songz. Trey Songz did our homecoming event when he first came out. So I've been blessed, man. I know a lot of famous folks, entertainers, sports stars, and all that. But I'll tell you this, man. Everybody regular people. You see what I'm saying?
They said who your favorite NBA player?
NBA player, LeBron.
Okay. No, I got a question. Yo, do you like short? Cause how tall are you?
6 feet.
You 6? So do you like short girls or tall girls?
Short girls.
Why? No, fuck you. So I'm sorry. Oops, I'm sorry. Stop taking the little girls from us. Go get yourself a 5'10". Okay? Cause I'm 5'7". Yo over here taking my little 5'4s, my 5'2s, when the 5'10" walking around looking at me don't want me and can't get you. You get me the little one and you go take the big one. What's wrong?
I used to mess with a Angela Reese type size girl when I was in college. She played on the girls' team. She was about 6'4". She's from New Jersey. She was
taller than you?
She was bigger than me. Hell yeah. She's like 6'4". She's a center.
She used to beat you up. What she do?
Nah, yeah, no cap though. Like, yeah, she used to get a little rough. You know what I'm saying? I had to hold that down real quick. You know what I'm saying?
No, listen. Let me tell you something. I be trying to tell the women, right? I be telling women, I be like, listen, y'all. When we be wrestling and playing with y'all, if I have to use my real man strength, like I can't wrestle with you no more. Like you know how you get into a move and she get you into a move and you like, all right, get off me. And you can't really get out, and you gotta really use your man strength. Like, I'm gonna get off me. Like, that is a rap. Like, I can't fuck with you no more.
She catch the ball on the post and like back you in, like she's moving you on the block. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's real. It's real.
Y'all was playing love and basketball.
I love all women are beautiful. Give me something a little bit shorter, I guess. I don't know. It all depends. At this point, I'll take whatever God gonna send my way.
I feel you. I ain't messing with you. That's what's up, though. No, that's what's up.
Hey,
but no, so do you think that if you get with a tall girl, then your kids will be tall, or do you think that your kids gonna be tall, like just no matter what, like, or you? I mean, you don't care. Yeah. I mean, me, I don't really. I think all my kids gonna be taller than me, so.
As long as they 6'2", I can get them to the NBA, so that's all that matters to me. You ain't got to
okay.
6'2".
Hey, this man said as long as they 6'2".
Real rap.
All right. Hey, real quick, it's the end of March. We've been going over Women's History Month. So,
what's your favorite WNBA player? Say no, I'm playing. I don't know what she about to say.
I'm about to talk about Alabama's governor. She's a woman, and this is the same woman that took away the rights for abortion, took away the rights for IVF. See, this is the thing though. We didn't know that the rights were being taken away until a white woman had cancer and she could no longer give birth naturally and she needed to use IVF. And so therefore, we found out that she said that, in a couple of my episodes, my co-host was nowhere to be found on that one though. But a couple of episodes, I spoke on it and I told the women about how she was coming up with this law to say that IVF, when people have fertility problems, they use IVF, or gay people, or black people. The numbers show that we're the most successful ones with it. Okay, I'm gonna just say that. Okay, but she designed this because she said she wanted women to have more. Like she approved it a few years ago because she said she wanted women to have more capabilities of having a woman. But now that it's more black babies and gay babies, I guess, then it's not successful anymore. But it's Women's History Month. And the reason why I want to give her a shout out because this is the thing. This is what I found that she said. And everything that she quotes is the opposite of what she does. And a part of taking accountability. And since I'm trying to do things right, I need people in charge to do things right as well because the law is not above me. God is the law. You feel me? So with that being said, Kay Ivey said that one of the hallmarks of this American spirit is the desire to help each other when disaster strikes. Disaster only strikes because she make things strike. Providing the tools for a great start in life will yield dividends for generations to come. She's trying to prevent lives from even coming because she don't want people to have the choice to make a decision, you know what I'm saying, whether they can carry a baby or not. And you don't want women to have babies that have fertility problems. I mean, even if they are trying naturally and spiritually to do things right, an effective leader does 4 things. I highlighted listen because I didn't always listen, but she don't listen to nobody. And I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Because she said that a leader is supposed to listen, learn, help, and lead. Every woman, this is why we're targeting her because it is Women's History Month. Every woman's line is different. Some actions may weigh heavier on one person than another, but in the end, it's all the same. Cross that line and the consequences can be life-changing and devastating. Now I said to say because like did somebody do something to her or did treat her right as a woman, so now she feels the need to play with women rights. I don't know, but she has been in office, and like this is the state of Alabama, bro. And like I'm telling you, if you're not paying attention to what's going on, and you still blind to the fact, and you worried about calling the police on your baby daddy, you feel what I'm saying? Be grateful and thankful, and learn how to work out and come out with conversations and solutions to problems. Because calling the police and the government is not always the answer. And I'm gonna tell you this because they don't care about you. So calling the system on a man who might just need a mental break or a spiritual or God to just come put his hands on him, and you didn't give him the chance to speak for himself. Now you got the system involved, and then you wondering why things are going the way that it's going. Like, seriously, people take me for a joke, but this is what this podcast is about. It is, if I'm gonna be called out and I'm gonna hold myself accountable, I need everybody to take what I'm saying to like listen to this, because this is the thing. A woman spoke up to her and they got fired. Okay? And what she spoke up about was, listen, I'm finna play it for you. Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear it?
I can't hear it now.
No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what I think about that though? I think you should get a prescription to get a baby or something like that. Like if you got a prescription, yeah, you should get a prescription for an abortion. Meaning like you need a reason to get this abortion. You can't like because everybody always want to say, what if somebody get raped? What if something happened? Blah blah blah. I understand. What if you can get a prescription if you gay and y'all want to do it the right way? You can get a prescription if you feel me?
You know what I'm saying? You can't get abortions.
Right? No, you can't. But I'm saying, but I mean, and that's crazy. But I think that you should be like should get a prescription for an abortion though. I don't think it should be an end all be all. Yeah, you should get it, or end all be all. No, you shouldn't get it. Like that's crazy.
You're not understanding. She's taking away women's rights.
No, yeah, no, I know that. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't take away their rights. I'm saying.
What I say, and I got to jump off because I got workouts. Man, first before I even say what I was gonna say, man, it's been a dope podcast. You know.
Hey, before you go, can you please give me a workout for me to give my son? 15-minute workout.
Yeah, have
say what you were saying, man.
Send me a message on Facebook. I got you. And you know, I love what y'all doing. It's a great podcast. I'll close and say this because I don't get into politics, right? And the reason why is this: it says we are to focus on. I'm citizens of a different kingdom, so I don't get involved with politics. Now I'm not naive and ignorant of politics. But what I will say is this: is if we look for worldly leaders, politicians, even up to the presidents, if we look to them to make the right decisions, we're always going to be disappointed. You know what I mean? If you know, I'm 41 years old, and I've seen presidents come and go, and they say the same stuff year in, year out, whether they're black, white, the Democrat, Republican, and things not only don't change for the most part, things get worse. So when you get to these issues of reproduction and all this is I just tell people, man, go to the playbook and see what the playbook got to say. And you can't change what somebody may make a law. You can't change what somebody won't allow. But what you can do is you can make the law your own life. You know what I'm saying? You can govern your own life. You're the mayor of your own life. You're the president of your own life. You're the governor of your own life. And when you live in the kingdom of heaven, God will protect you and allow you the ability to operate outside of that. So I'm not saying the issue is not important, but at the end of the day, we could go back and forth and argue our point, and we could be 100% correct. But at the end of the day, if the powers that be ain't gonna move, we don't have that power. So instead of trying to operate within their power, let's operate within our power, because our power, Bible says, greater is him who's in me than that's on the outside. So greater the power that we got than her, Trump, whoever you want to say. The power inside of us is bigger than that. But I love y'all. Big love. We'll jump on here again. I'm gonna chop this up. Y'all put on my IG. We'll get some motion going. I appreciate y'all. Big love to y'all. All right.
Thank you very much, good brother. You don't look 41 either.
I got you, Brody. Make sure you hit me up, man. We're gonna connect.
Yes, sir.
All right, appreciate y'all.
Yo, that was definitely dope.
Hey, April 16th, 2024, Birmingham, Alabama. The guy that just logged off, we will be here. $50 per participation. Ages 11 through 18, boys and girls, ages 11 through 18. Please come like in attire to sweat. Like no flip-flops, but youth. We're throwing a Bible and basketball camp. When I tell you that it's purpose, like you have to understand that I'm trying to build something. So respect the youth and respect the progress and the growth, because if you keep trying to block my progression and deny what God is calling me to do, you're only setting up failure for everybody around us. I shouldn't have to keep saying that, and I'm not proving anything, but like God is my answer to everything, and He's been leading me to do this. So like I said, I just wanted to make shirts. So it's not like, oh, you want to volunteer now and you need money. No, I put in every dollar I have. I put in dollars I don't have, and I support and I sow into everybody. And this is not even a rant. This is a point proven. I sow. And then it's like when you want to do something positive, it's thrown under the bus. But if you say you want to go throw a kickback and some barbecue on the grill, they show up.
Yep.
So why is it that you say you want change and kids are hungry, but you keep rapping and talking about nonsense that is not going to get our kids there? It might get you some money, but it's not effective. So you can't rap about butt shaking and me be at the club and shoot me and then go and say, hey kids, I got this money. I made it from shooting up the club and trapping. But I want you to listen to me now. I want you to listen to me good. You need to go over here and plant a garden.
Do as I do, not as I say. What?
What?
Do as I say, not as I do. What's going on? Right. I feel you.
So no disrespect. No disrespect. I'm just discerning people that are great for the cause that God has led me to. Because I can no longer like hang around on the porch with conversations that are not going anywhere. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and then even though you're going to church, you're listening for your own understanding. You're not moving how God is calling you, because sometimes you have to be a steward. It's not your turn. It's your turn to support someone else. And then you want to go and try to be in the driver's seat of something that's not called for you. And we all got these fender benders and tailgatings, like I said on the last episode. So let's grow and let's like share all the wisdom that we have and put it together and build kingdoms. You feel what I'm saying? Like there is no competition in who we're trying to be other than the old me or the old you. Bars. Anything else you got to say before? How has your spring break been?
Oh my gosh, it's over now. I'm so happy. You hear the kids are going. Yo, last Sunday, I have a question. Last Sunday, you didn't come on StreamYard, did you?
Yes,
it was only IG, right?
Why is my co-host asking if I came? Yes, I did.
I was on IG. I could not find you on stream. I don't know what was going on. But I was on the IG live though, because it was you and Misfit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, yo. I gotta get my life together. Anyway,
Hey, but anyway,
I love
I got
y'all.
some more updates. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting us. GrindSeasonBrand.net. Also, I got business cards. Where are they? I used to do this. See what I'm saying? See, you don't understand. People always make excuses, but I used to do this. I used to do this. And then you still asking me why I am and where I am in my journey, but you won't even do that. You won't even write on a piece of paper and go, but you want to watch me grow? No. So, um, yeah, though.
You
Hey, this,
gangster, you hype.
hey. So look though.
Yes, I'm looking.
Be patient.
Understandable. They look like they glow in the dark. Right, well, with the stop playing, got the what they call the screen code thing on the back. QR code.
QR code.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, they said
Ooh.
you were here. Where were you, sir? But yeah, hey,
Ooh.
anybody that want to send any donations, if you just now replaying it, you watching it for the night, or you feeling like graceful, I'm gonna do what the nonprofits do. Dial 1-800-OUR-BAD. That's 1-800-OUR-BAD. Donate. Hashtag no $. It's Kane. ITSZCANE. That's grind season. Or you can PayPal me on the porch LLC, and that'll go towards, like, for real though. Real. All jokes aside, building
Real
kingdom.
rap. Real rap. We not playing.
Because on Mondays we need more water and more snacks and more fruit and more domains to take over for the youth, because we have programs in place, but they are
Like and
not
subscribe.
they are not effective. Like, subscribe, share. Feel the need to rewatch, re-like, reshare, resubmit your thoughts, comment. Next Sunday, if you on TikTok, we have a special guest. The guy is from Jacksonville, Florida, and he made a video at work. But check this out. He made a full video at work. That's why I say there are no more excuses. I gotta step my game up. He made a video at Family Dollar.
That part.
That part.
I
A
got you,
full video.
BFF. And you hype, Bree. You hype.
Hey,
But I
shout out,
understand. You
shout
riding.
out,
I
shout
ain't
out to my
mad.
goddaughter. Shout out to my goddaughter. She just made one. Guess what? I made her inkjet transfer shirt.
Oh, nice. What color?
It was her picture.
Mhm.
Dope.
Oh, like a photo?
Yeah, it was.
You hype. Yo, why y'all out here doing the most? I love it though. Man,
Hey,
thank y'all.
don't
Thank,
forget,
thank, thank. I just love it.
May
That's what we here
25th,
for.
the fashion show. I will be in town for the fashion show. April 27th, the podcast festival in Atlanta. May 25th, I will be in Philly for. I'll be in Philly for like a couple of weeks. I hope.
Yeah, so
Hey, she said, "Peace
better
up."
come through
Hey,
with the
and
1-2. We ain't playing.
I hope y'all ready, because like building kingdoms on the porch, grind season. Yusuf, what's your last name? Um, all that good stuff. Ills Wills with two
Yo,
Z's. Hey,
my name is
let
Ills Wills Watuzi, and that's Ill Will with a doozy. Anytime that you see, oh wait, I remember I said this one time. My name is Ills Wills Watuzi, and that's Ill Will with two Z's. Shout out to 2022 Z, because that's back when it was 2022. But no, y'all, yeah, we really here, we really care, and I just want to make sure that we really share what we got going on, because a lot of people, they want to sell things and things. We do have courses, but our courses, we're not selling you the knowledge. We're just, the courses is us doing the work with you. You feel me? That's what the course is. It's not us telling you what to go do on your own. It's us doing it with you. That's what the course is. And depending on what you want to do, and that's what happened. That's what all the courses from the, you know what I mean? And then we also want to say, come through and tell your life story and let us know what's going on, because we all going through the same type time, and we want to see if we can help each other out with each other's stories. You feel me? You know, the biblical way. Keep it biblically. Like, don't be cursing and stuff. Like,
We
in the
biblical
meanwhile,
trapping. That's what you call it. Hey, you
believe.
said keep believe, accept something as true, feel sure of. Okay, that's what I'm saying. The opposite of doubt. So stop believing that you. Why? Okay, why you still sitting on the couch? Get up. Stop doubting yourself. Believe that you can take accountability for all the things you have already done wrong, and God will fix those things for you as long as you agree to change the old you. But you can't go into a new environment and have the same mindset. So leaving your old city and going to a new town with the same energy and the same bank account won't help you.
Yo, let me tell you, this podcast has been. You have been, and you have went to even that salon place last time. That was so amazing. Did that person do your hair too?
Bro, read the comment.
Hood church. Oh my goodness. Not church. He keep making it church. It's not. Y'all keep bringing up this Bible stuff. I was just here to talk, and all I hear is Samuel 7, Chronicles number 1, and God said, and the Lord said. I'm like, oh my gosh, like.
How you think I feel when I was just trying? I'm still trying to make clothes, and God keep telling me to say this stuff.
Whatever.
Ain't no whatever.
You turned this into Sunday Fun Day Bible Study. But I'm with it though. I like it though. I needed this. I needed this in my life though. Because the thing is, everybody want to talk about what's going on. Nobody want to talk about God. Nobody want to talk about their relationship with God. But they want to talk about their relationship with Monique, with P. Diddy, their relationship with their kids, their relationship with their baby mom. You know, respectfully, I'm just saying, right? But nobody want to talk about their relationship with God.
Bro,
and that's the reason why your relationship with other people is the problem. So
nobody
when you come on this podcast, you're gonna hear about people's relationship with God. And if you feel jealous, I feel jealous of your relationship with God. That made me go into like, God, what's up with me and you? And God had to tell me, like, I love you too. You feel me? Like real rap. But I was like, yo, what's going on? Like, you loving him over there more than me? Like, no, I love everybody the same, you know that. But you gotta do some diligence. You gotta believe. I'm like, damn, maybe I don't believe. You feel me? Yo, so that's what this podcast is about.
Right. But listen, everybody need a break, and I thought you were. I really thought that you know what I'm saying, you believed until you started believing. You feel what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Like,
that's crazy because I got a person right now that I'm talking to, and I'm like, this person is coming to me with all this new baptized and everything, and I'm like, yo, you're now the person that I always thought you was. And I'm like, I don't know if I want that though. You know what I mean? Like, you're the person now, you know, this celibate, this, you know, church stuff and all that. That's the person that I always thought that you were. So the fact that now you're coming to me saying that this is the new you, I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? So for you saying that, it kind of put it in perspective for me. That's deep. That's real though. I had to learn on faith more. Yeah, you got to. Yo, because there's a difference between faith and hope. Y'all know that, right? Faith and hope. You just do that one time. I hope that happens. Keep it moving. Faith all day, 24/7. It's working. A hope might not work. A hope might work. Faith is always going to work. It can only work.
Okay.
And you live off that. So hope and faith is two different things. So, you know, we all running. We want hope. You want hope? That's even crazier than having hope. Wanting hope. You feel me? I would rather want faith, but I would rather have faith. But at the same time, wanting hope that's crazy.
Wanting hope. Oh, okay.
Wanting hope is not good because hope is not even good. So if you want hope, like we want hope, I'm talking about Obama right now. We
Why?
want
Because you
hope.
should
We want
already
hope.
have hope.
Right. It's messing us up.
Have faith.
hmm I have to have faith
Huh?
that eventually I won't have to yell
Hold on,
and
hold on,
tell.
hold on. It's a lot of. Hold on.
Oh, am I supposed to read the ones that's on the screen or the ones that I see popping up? I'll read the ones that's on the screen instead of the ones that's popping up. That way it's better. That's real though.
All right, what would you say?
Learn to lean on faith. Okay.
Learn to lean on faith. Okay.
All right, but y'all, we finna get out of here. I'm gonna play a couple. I'm gonna play. Hold on, let's see. Oh, I had to have faith that eventually I won't have to yell and tell. Man, what you say? The faith, that's faith and peace in itself. Like to be still. Like if you read in the Bible, it's always talking about being still, being like that's what it was. That's faith and peace. Like to know when you're right and to like let others on the world think that you're wrong, but in God you know you're right, so you can move past the distraction because that's all it is. Somebody's trying to knock you off the path that you have that you have, you know what I'm saying, worked, grind for, and God put you on, and they don't have anywhere to be. And then now it's time to they bored. Now they got to do something, and then you got to react, but you don't have to react, huh? I'm talking to myself.
No, I'm listening. I'm over here. What you saying to yourself?
What you saying to yourself?
You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Yes. Let me do it. Yo, can you put a beat on and I'll do a poem and we leave?
That beat been playing the whole time, and now you want to do a poem.
Hey, hear the beat.
I don't have a beat.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm messing with you.
No, I'm saying I don't have a beat. I only got that one beat, like locked in. Next week we gonna play a beat for you. Next week we gonna play a beat. Alright.
I set up shop with the gift we gon' draw. I didn't have a job. I used to raw. I will not stop. Put the verse in the pot. Hey, watch what it do. Hey, Jay, why you high? I love how you move. Just know y'all ain't guys. You work in the spot. We save a sad. Put y'all in our music. Filled with rourage. Planting the seed. Our people get shot. Missing they shot. The time that we got. Let's make it out. Forget trying to play. We need a solution. In the same other streets you was raised in. The same ones that proclaim out. My waist was hard. I done treated like crop. How you bet your seed? Live by example or lead them to ride. How to run a biz or pushing the
There you go. We waiting. We waiting on your poem.
Okay, yeah, so, hey, first of all, I want to tell everybody to make sure that y'all get your own network, and we're going to talk about making your own network the next time, hopefully Tuesday, okay? Let's get the poem. So, let's go. My name is Ills Wills Watuzi, and that's Ill Will with two Z's. And it's spelled ILLZWILLZ. You feel me?
You feel me?
Now feel me.
Now feel me.
Look, just because a Mickey Ficky isn't born on the same part of the earth as you, doesn't mean they're not human beings that was born on this earth. So how could you bargain with what they're worth? And this whole all lives matter, every time I hear that statement, it hurts. That's why I'm still flying my banner, which is a stained up shirt with a hole in it from the last time a cop shot a kid point blank, and it irks. Not irks. Bothers me that we have to sidestep our youth to do things that we are supposed to do, which is lead. See, I'm not just talking to you. And before I go, I want to say peace to the prostitutes, and I pray that he or she find another option to make money and overcome their obstacles. Life ain't funny. Life is an obstacle, and every day you wake up, you gotta sock it to it. My name's Ill Wills, and that's how I do it. In the meanwhile, stay fluid.
Bars.
Learning not to react, right? Listen, your reaction is the only thing that you have control of. That's a whole nother poem. But we're gonna get it now on the next one. Yes. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all come through. Welcome in, welcome friend, and we're gonna see y'all again. I'm out.
Rid of all moral fears. You know what I'm saying? Like, he want to show it, but he is holy. But I can't finish the script down. How to go, but not in the middle. Perception of God, but I think the way from the script. The lives of the ones who lie, Jesus is Lord, dog, and they true. And I can't lie, I was petrified. Well, I gotta get away. Oh, God, but everybody know I still feel so. And I ain't know if I was still going. Ain't no lie since I came to you trying to duck it. I conviction that I think my issues to the strings God in my spirit. Those my people hanging with a prize, but no salvation was in the rest of the for a minimum time. But for so long, keeping me when I was in this. It just happened, it was a process. I had to posture my heart. Resurrected out of my normal way of living was still a part. And I didn't do it without the Holy Spirit. Oh yeah, that part. The only reason they want to call straight up. Hoping what you know about. I don't want to hear you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, time out for that. Hey, all y'all wait. You either all in or you not.
It's the Bad King Walker.
Patiently waiting on my blessings. All these jail times turn to lessons. All these sins I didn't confess it, but the ones I miss I catch. A lot of situations drastic. Granddaddy died, know I cried. Father let a kid die. Hit your with a homicide. See you when I'm 49. That's when I open my eye. Can't believe my cousin dead. Can't believe one in the bed. Sit out in the car wreck. Hustle starving, not the jets. All these come home know what's next. But I know y'all got my best. Watch over me when I rest. Baby, just to get the check. All these dirty girls, I kill them one. Like I'm Michael Pell. Sunday night got drugs to sell. Low watching, he know I'm wrong. Selling good and selling strong. Get these demons out my home. All this evil, I be wrong.
At home alone like I'm a color cup. The devil want trauma, I bring out that lump. Crucified pistol talking to my mom. We don't want no court in the board in the wood. Land on my shoulder, I give him a son. Take you while down with the wood, I'm a pump. If they come coming, don't get in the run. Deliver me from my old ways of the jump. Stay pulled up because they devil a tongue. One in the body can't cut any jump. Y'all show my heart and show none of my heart. Nothing to get you no power before. That way the dope is influence some more. Lessons in the soul, I think I can hear come. The million know for all this that we can come. Put my pride to the side, you gotta be home. Trying to hold without y'all when you fall. In order to go, you get back at your guns. I just like Donald from how they can come. Man, thought they gave me, I came back, I'm done. Even in this life, when I'm down enough. I can tell you now, I wait up the sun. Do not get comfortable, y'all should become it.
Hey y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Grind season on the porch, Ill Will, PK Cherry, Paris PK Cherry, the NBA Steelers Train. Hey y'all, thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. Don't forget, April 16th, 11 to 18. Yeah, build the kingdom, dinner table, y'all. We up.